Okay, we're back again. So last time, if my recording is anything to go by, since I just refreshed what we were doing last time moments ago, we got what seemed to be a proof of concept for creating frames manually and sending them to an encoder. Seemed to be working enough to be confident that it would keep working if we kept doing it. The main problem, thinking back upon it, or really watching me do it again, but now I am much older and therefore much wiser, is that we're really going to have to replicate most of FFmpeg to get that working in any generality. For instance, what the problem we were running into last time is this need for extra data for either Matroshka or for AV1, or possibly even both. But that's very format specific. So for every, or very encoder, I guess Matroshka is a format as well. It's very encoder and format specific. So we'll have to do a new one for every encoder and every format, which is dumb because FFmpeg already does that. So what we should do instead is the other idea that I had, which is try and create a fake format. And this format will be something like the Sound.io format, which is pretty minimal. It just basically passes data from one place to another. It doesn't really need to read anything, like in if you're reading from a file, you have to read the header, you have to read all the metadata, you have to read all the properties about what formats the stream is in, all that stuff. No, it's closer to the Sound.io format, which is pretty minimal. There's not a lot of code there, and it feels very achievable to be able to replicate that. I think the main problem we ran into, and why I didn't start with that, I think it's in here. Yeah, it is that it uses a whole bunch of internal stuff. Let's go deck, maybe? Yeah, libav internal, libav format internal. And I think this stuff is internal. And this is, in my opinion, this would be by far the easiest way to do this, is to just do it the supported way and register it as a device with FFmpeg. But I think you can only do that at compile time. And to be honest, it maybe should be, I don't know what this is. Oh, right, of course. I was going to say it maybe should be a device, but we're not actually... we're doing some funky stuff with it before we give it to FFmpeg. For instance, hiding windows is one thing that we're doing. Overlaying stuff. FFmpeg can do overlays, honestly. We don't need to do that ourselves. We can get FFmpeg to do that. But really the main thing is I want to treat every window as a separate device stream, or as a separate device, basically. And really, maybe that's what this project should have been from the start. Maybe. I'm not sure. I don't think that's quite right, because there's more stuff that I want to do for usability, because using FFmpeg is also a bit of a pain. But maybe the video aspect should have been an FFmpeg patch to have every window be a device. No, because there's a lot of messing around with whether it's occluded, whether it's mapped, whether it's visible. You have to subscribe to X11 events to be able to handle all that stuff correctly. I wonder, because what is this? X video output device. So output, not input. Yeah, use the shared memory. But it would be really nice to be able to just set up one of these structures and register with, is it XCB grab? Oh, they use Xfixes, X shared memory, X shape even. I didn't realize they used XCB for this. Yeah, they have a giant ass context. Yes, but you can't supply. You can supply a window ID. My impression, this may not be correct. Right, so it just gets an image, yeah. Yeah. Get the data. Yeah, what's this? This is grab frame, yeah. If has, interesting. So yeah, this is the read packet, but it only does that if we have shared memory. That's interesting. Let's see where window ID is used. What's this? This is read packet. If it's not the window root, create stream. And C is the private data. And grab the screen root. Select region ignored with window ID. Interesting. What's X11 grab? I wasn't aware of XCB grab. Because this looks like X11 grab. So if we go FFmpeg or man FFmpeg devices maybe, it might even just be formats, honestly. Yeah, output device, SDL, X11. Look at X11 grab instead. If the window is later enlarged, the new area is not recorded. Video ends when the window is closed, unmapped, or shrunk beyond the video size. Okay, so it is very limited. Yeah, because I don't think it actually subscribes to any X11 events, does it? Let's just check for notify. Okay, so it does. It does, actually. Oh, but wait, what is this? This is select region, okay. Yeah, because this would require an event loop. Which is almost certainly why they don't do it. Which is fine, that's fair. But yeah, it's very limited, but okay. Right. No, I don't think it makes sense to have this as an FFmpeg patch. I don't think that makes sense. but we may still be able to get it working. I don't think... Right, sound.io. libav device sound.io, specifically decoder. Yeah, so this would be the nicest, easiest way. Unfortunately, we don't have that luxury. Yeah, so they just create a new stream, basically. Yeah, it's so nice. Oh, if only. And it would all just integrate seamlessly. It'd be beautiful. But I think by looking at this, we can probably replicate most of what we need to do. Where's the open? This is the sound.io open. My concern is that there's a lot of stuff done automatically. Yeah, what is S here? S is private data. And S1 is the format context. Yeah, because we get passed in stuff because it's set on the command line. But we may potentially be able to get away with setting very little of this. Yeah, and then read header is really what kicks off. It's like done on open, basically. And pretty much all they do is they add a new stream. And set a couple of parameters in the stream. And set the PTS. Like, we can do this. We can do this. We got this. No, we got this. We got this. We totally don't got this. And how does reading a packet work? So it reads directly from sound.io, sets the packet size, compute PTS at the start of the packet. This looks extremely achievable. I think we can do this, and I think it'll be better than trying to do it via the frame method, because this should then just integrate with all of FFmpeg if we can supply it. I hope. If we can supply it with an AV format context, which is really what we need to give it, yeah, AV format context. Int is output. That's fantastic. I wonder how much is done setting up stuff here and how much is automatically computed. I wonder enough that I'm going to go try find it. It's probably under libav format and maybe just like format, possibly. Guess format, guess codec. What was that? Probe input format? Don't think so. I hope not, because there's a lot of code here. Okay. Is it FF open? No. OpenSSL. Oh, yeah, you can do stuff over the network. Yeah, I didn't think that would be very helpful. Can we do like... Is that the format for this? Is it like that? Maybe? Yeah, maybe.